Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out another video here on my Simply Happy Marlo YouTube channel. If you are new, I certainly hope you enjoyed today's video, and please feel free to take a look around my channel, find some other videos that you enjoy, and of course if you like today's video and any of my others, I would love to have you as part of the Simply Happy Marlo YouTube community. So please of course subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. If you are a current and or previous subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. So as you all can see by the title, I am sharing my favorite creators with you all, whether it's here on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, some of the podcasts of course out there. I am just sharing some of the favorite creators that I enjoy the most, and I think you will too. So I also want to share, going into this, I am sharing these lists in no particular order at all, and I might be looking down a few times just because I have a list in front of me so I don't forget any creators. So let's just start it off with a channel that I came across, I would like to say probably about 2 years ago, give or take, about 2 years ago, and it is the channel Life Uncontained, and it is a family that's building their home off-grid, built it with shipping containers, and it is a channel that has been uploading pretty weekly, and I cannot miss a video. When I tell you, it is one of those channels that I get so excited when I get a notification for. I immediately run to the video and watch it. It's one of those videos that I really can't wait too long to watch, just because of the anticipation of, based on their previous project, you know, what they're working on now with the house that they've built, and it's an amazing project. And kind of to go off of that are the indie projects. I'm not sure who I found first, the indie projects or Life Uncontained. I do remember finding them around the same time, and the couple that is in the indie projects are also doing the same thing, creating a home off-grid. They're in Portugal, and they're converting what was a barn into a home, and it is absolutely stunning what they've created and what they've created in and on their land. So definitely make sure, if you like any of those kinds of videos of building and constructing, and of course some DIY and whatnot, definitely check those two channels out. Also as well, you should check out, of course, Erin Robinson. She has been a favorite of mine for many years. I'm not actually sure how I came upon her channel. I think it was just like in the YouTube recommended, and she does a lot of food related videos, but she also has been sharing, you know, some life updates, and she's going to be sharing some renovations that she's doing pretty soon, as well as some other projects that she's been working on. So definitely check her out. I really enjoy watching her videos, and they're definitely entertaining and fun to watch. Also, kind of along those lines, I'm just, I guess, putting the same kind of channels together just because it's a little bit easier to name them off, is Irene Walton. She is also a food creator, mostly food, though she's been doing a couple of other videos here and there every once in a while, but she mostly sticks to food content, and it is absolutely so entertaining to watch the recipes that she creates and the history behind some of the recipes that she makes, as well as just, she also has a food history video series on Instagram, so definitely make sure to check her out on Instagram as well, which I've been really enjoying getting into. And it's just kind of finding out history behind some of your favorite brands, and people's favorite brands, how, you know, maybe the mascot of the company was created or what inspired it and whatnot. But yeah, I absolutely love her channel. And uh, right, let's just go right into I have a few. I have about 12 or 13 here, so I'm just trying to decide who to go into next. I guess kind of to go with the same-ish theme is one of my all-time favorite YouTubers that I found through two other creators that I'm going to be mentioning in just a second here, is Alyssa Rose. I started watching her about 3 years ago, give or take, when her and her boyfriend started renovating their home that they live in, and like I said, was recommended by another YouTuber that I watch, and I have stuck by her side ever since. And her videos are so entertaining. She does some food, but she also does mostly kind of like day in the life and some, you know, some projects here and there. She has a podcast, which of course I enjoy. And she's just an overall like wonderful lifestyle creator that I really enjoy. She was recommended to me actually by OK Baby, which is another creator that I have enjoyed. It is a family channel. I've been watching them for years, ever since. So they have 4 children, and I've been watching ever since their first son was born. So I've been watching now for about 4 or 5 years, and it's a wonderful family. They put out videos pretty regularly, and they're an amazing family that I've really enjoyed watching over the years, and seeing all the projects that they've done, all of the trips that they've taken, and of course, like I mentioned, they've introduced me to other people. Kind of off of them around the same time, I'm not sure if I discovered OK Baby first or KK and Baby J first, but that is the other creator that I wanted to mention. Along those same family channel lines is KK and Baby J. They are a family of 5, almost to be 6, and they are also just a wonderful family channel that share kind of their day in the lives, projects that they work on, and just normal lifestyle kind of things. But yeah, I absolutely enjoy watching their videos. And also, same kind of thing is, for a lot of these channels, I will watch the video almost immediately right when they upload. Sometimes, of course, I do wait, I will be honest. I put it off for a few hours or for a day or two because I just want to extend the entertainment, so to speak, of enjoying their videos. And sometimes, depending on how often or how like occasionally they upload, I just kind of will space them out a little bit sometimes, just so I can get that much more enjoyment out of it. So like 1 or 2 creators off the top of my head. Sometimes I'll wait till like the next day or the day after, when I know that they're not uploading a video, because some of these creators have a pretty consistent schedule, so I will leave some of the other creators' videos to watch in the meantime. So it really just depends, of course. It all depends on what you enjoy the most, and and of course, when you're subscribing to a channel, you're not subscribing just to subscribe. You're subscribing, of course, because you enjoy that person's content and you want to see more of it. So I don't know why I went into that whole explanation, but I hope you all understood where that tangent came from or was going. Anyway, back to the list. Is Callie Bransford. Her that's not her YouTube channel name. Her YouTube channel name is But First Coffee. But she does a lot of DIY videos. She has done couple of other like projects, and and lifestyle videos, but all in all, and some really good like holiday videos as well. I discovered her, I think 4 years ago, somewhere around there, and I have absolutely stuck by her since. She is one of my all-time favorite creators, and occasionally I enjoy chatting with her, so that's fun. Another creator that I love is Devin Lytle. I discovered her, of course, when she was a part of BuzzFeed, and then when she split from BuzzFeed, she created her own YouTube channel, and over the past couple of years, I've been really enjoying the videos that she's been making. A lot of them focusing on just her life, her health, what, makes her happy, what she wants to, things that she wants to work on for, in her personal life and in her professional life. And I've just been really enjoying her videos, the content that she creates for them. I'm really inspired by a lot of her videos for some of the videos that I have created in the past year or so, and in some future videos that I am working on, she's definitely inspired some of those. My next creator that I've really been enjoying is Carrie Dayton. She has been doing, she has a vlog channel, and then she has her main channel. She is a wonderful creator, lifestyle kind of creator that does many, I'm trying to think of like a good word to sum it up. But she does a lot of like really awesome thrift, a few projects here and there, but mostly is clothes related, whether it's thrifting clothes, which is one of her favorite things to do, putting together outfits based on, what's going on in the trends, or, just past trends that she likes to bring back. And I've been following her as well for several years. The majority, as you can hear, of these creators I've been enjoying for now 2 or 3 years plus. I think the only person on this list that I've only been watching for, actually now that I'm looking at my list, I think there's maybe one creator, possibly two, that I've been watching for less than 2 years, but that's only because they created their channel, or started creating consistent content in the past couple of years. But anyway, back to Carrie. Wonderful lifestyle, of course, creator. Love her attitude, love her body positivity, and definitely check her out if you are into clothes and fashion and thrifting. She's definitely your gal. And then my last couple of YouTube creators are the Sorry Girls. They are DIYers. They are an amazing company now. They've grown further past just the two of them. That's how they started out. They met in college, and when they started creating videos for DIYs that they wanted to make and create on their own. And now it's a full-fledged company out of Canada. So of course, have to follow fellow Canadians. And they're absolutely amazing. I've been watching their videos as well for 4 years, and they just actually added another Sorry Girl, hence the name Sorry Girls. They they added a third DIY Sorry Girl, so it's now the trio of them, and I absolutely love watching their videos. They're so much fun. I get so many good ideas for things that I can upcycle, whether it's here in my home or getting, from thrifting. They are huge thrifters like myself. So I've loved enjoying what they have literally created, from, because as the saying goes, one man's trash is another's treasure. So they like to do that as well a lot, and it's fantastic. So if you're into DIY, you're into that kind of thing, definitely watch them. I think you'll enjoy them as much as I do. And then the last person on this list is Shanae Grimes Beach. You may recognize her name from 90210 as well as a few other shows that she's been on, Degrassi, to name another. And she started to create channels by herself, and now it's become more family oriented, which I'm absolutely loving. Just seeing her and her family continue to grow and all the adventures that they've been on, especially recently. And she's also more of a lifestyle creator that I've really enjoyed, and it's amazing to watch her journey and her life and what her and her family get up to and into. It's a lot of fun. Of course, let's get into TikTok and Instagram. There was some creators that I had originally had on this list, but they were mentioned in a previous video, the Musicians You Should Know video. So if you have not seen that video, definitely check it out. I will do my best, of course, before I go into this list, I will do my best to list all of these creators, either YouTube channels, or of course a link to their social media so you can check out any and all of them. So definitely make sure to check out the description so that you have a direct link to any and all of these people and see if you enjoy them and see if you want to subscribe. I certainly hope you do. Let them know if you do end up subscribing that I recommended you, that I sent you to them. Wow. Speaking in a YouTube video and cannot speak. Anyway, let's get right back into this. So the TikTok and Instagram people that I have absolutely been loving are, of course, one of my personal friends outside of the YouTube, life in general and outside of work. And just, I've known her for 20 plus years at this point. She is one of my nearest and dearest friends, and she has a TikTok and Instagram called Hello from Lauderdale, and she loves to share vintage pictures and videos from Fort Lauderdale. That's where she, of course, is located and from, and she just shares a lot of history of the city and the town, and once in a while share some, current and modern day videos and pictures. But she has a really good following. I'd love for you to check her out and definitely check out what she puts out, because I personally really enjoy it, and I am also, of course, from the area. That's how we met. And so whenever she posts something, it's getting to see a bit of home, so it's nice. Of course, many people here on YouTube and Facebook know and watch Kalen Allen. He is a wonderful, wonderful comedian, so hilarious, so funny. I don't know that he does stand-up comedy, but he's known for a lot of videos here on YouTube and Facebook of kind of reacting to different people's videos, whether it's food related or just kind of prank videos or whatever. He's absolutely hilarious, and he's somebody that I have definitely stuck by for years, and I cannot wait to see some of the adventures that he gets into in the next couple of years, the projects that he's been working on that will be coming out pretty soon. I'm very excited to see where he goes in his career. Next person is, let's see, Christian Hansen, and so it's three different accounts, but same person and same company, is MAMNTN, pronounced mountain, and Slow. All three are together, are the same company. They all work, of course, together. Christian is the main director, CEO of Slow and Mountain, and he is known as the jeans guy on TikTok. Him and his company are creating basically genderless jeans, and hence the name is Slow. They are against fast fashion, and they're trying to create more sustainable and ethical jeans that you can have for many years. They have been working on this since right around Thanksgiving / Christmas time, and I have been following pretty much ever since. I've even actually interviewed Christian on my podcast. So a little plug for my podcast. If you haven't checked out my podcast yet, definitely check it out. It's called Have At It. It can be found on Spotify. It can be found on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, as well as any major other platform. I will make sure to link it below. But yeah, so definitely check that out if you want to see, a pretty much revolution of just the fashion world happening. Definitely check him and his company out. Also, as well, is Noah. I will of course put his username for TikTok and Instagram below. And he is just a wonderful human being who I've gotten to chat with recently, and just the content that he creates has on TikTok and Instagram has been wonderful to watch. It has been amazing to see his growth, and some of what he has been going through. I don't want to say that in a bad tone. I don't mean that at all. I don't want to give too much away, so that you, of course, check him out, see what his whole journey is about, and I really hope you follow him because I'm a huge fan. And then anybody else? Oh, of course. And somebody that I recently discovered as of literally a couple days ago, and now I absolutely love following their account, is Madam Adam. Madam Adam is a tarot reader and does tarot readings and oracle readings, and just that whole is in that whole world, and it's just I love watching their videos. And I actually got a little bit of a tarot reading during one of their lives the other day. That's how I came upon the video and joined. Their presence was just very, I got sucked in to their presence and immediately joined, and within 5 or 10 minutes later, I ended up getting a personal reading. It was really cool. And I've connected with them in the past couple of days and really enjoy their content, really enjoy what they're about, and their just whole personality and persona, and I love that. I love it. So definitely, of course, check Madam Adam out when you get the chance. And then my last list here is my favorite podcasts, or some of the podcasts that I've been tuning into. So I'm just going to run through these real quick because I just noticed that this video is getting a little on the long side, and I'm trying to keep my videos pretty consistent time-wise. I'm trying not to go too long. Anyway, so favorite podcasters, of course, because I am a One Tree Hill diehard fan. I have all the movies on DVD. I watched it growing up. I've rewatched the series quite a few million times. So the three main ladies of One Tree Hill, Bethany Joy Lenz, Sophia Bush, and Hillary Burton, all created a podcast called Drama Queens, and I absolutely love their podcast, and they have been interviewing some, of course, of fellow cast members, as well as talking about some of the episodes and subjects and issues that were discussed in some of the episodes, as well as just general life nowadays. And I absolutely love all three of them, so I'm a huge fan of that podcast. who else? Let's see. Of course, Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, and all of the wonderful actors and activists that he has been bringing on to the channel. I've been watching and listening to Armchair Expert for many, probably, I don't know, I think he's had it out now for 2 or 3 years. So pretty much since the beginning, and he's had some really, really excellent guests on, so definitely check him out. Another favorite of mine, and this is largely because I've interacted with them several times through the podcast and just through Instagram, but the podcast Kicking and Screaming with Bodhi Elfman and Jenna Elfman. They are so entertaining to watch. They're, of course, a married couple. Both of them are in the, both of them as well. Just like so far, all of these other podcasters that I watch are all in the entertainment business and industry. Actually, everybody that I'm podcast-wise that I'm naming is where they've created, podcasts their podcast as a side project. And so, yeah, they mostly talk about their marriage and certain subjects that happen and come up and little things here and there. And it's absolutely hilarious to watch and very entertaining. The next one, of course, is Unzipped with Annalyn McCord and Shanae Grimes Beach. They created a podcast in the past year or so, and I've really been enjoying their podcast, some of the guests that they've brought on from both of their histories, whether it's coworkers that they worked with on different shows or movies, or just people that they really, are inspired by, they've had on the podcast. And they're two lovely girls who are just so entertaining to listen to. And I feel like I come out of definitely one of those, the majority of these episodes, regardless of who the podcast, is from, with, learning a little something or getting inside information about a show or movie that I saw, or just being entertained overall. And then, of course, one of my last, the last podcast on the list is from Sophia Bush herself. Work in Progress is the name of the podcast, and she is one of my all-time favorite actresses. She is a huge activist outside of the acting career, and that's also a huge reason why I follow her, is because of just the sheer amount of activism and education that she is a part of and that she creates. And so a lot of the wonderful guests that she's had on are people that I've been inspired by, and that of course have inspired her, and that's why she has had them on the podcast. So I have really enjoyed tuning into those. I always end up coming out of those definitely having learned one thing or 15 things. But yeah, I really, all of these podcasts are just really entertaining to listen to. Some of these podcasters, have short episodes, some of them on the longer side. And of course, last on the list is a girl and her mother-in-law. Alyssa Rose and her mother-in-law created a podcast called Agahmil, which stands for A Girl and Her Mother-in-Law. And they are very, very entertaining to listen to, very funny, lots of inside jokes, lots of behind the scenes with Alyssa and her videos, and just life in general and what goes on with the both of them, with their life, the both of them, and it's hilarious to listen to. And yeah, so anyway, I certainly hope you enjoyed all of these lists, podcasters, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube creators. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I definitely hope you check out some or all of these people. See who you like, see who you don't. I know the majority of people watching this won't check out everybody. I mean, I hope you do because I love them all, but of course that doesn't mean that you will. But I do hope you check them out, see if they're for you. And if you check out anybody or everybody, like I said, tell them I sent you. Be nice to know. Let me know that you told them. And that's it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Check back soon for another video here on my channel. Please, of course, make sure to like the video if you did enjoy it. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload next. And I will see you all very, very soon.